massive shout out to the Honda Thailand team for introducing such a badass looking scooter. When I was first looking for a bike, I had my eyes on the Honda Mini Moto lineup, 125cc. Love the Monkey, kind of expensive. Love the price of the Grom. But when I was really starting to think about the application, I have a couple roads near me that I really needed to be able to go 60, 65 miles per hour. So that really knocked out all those mini motos. As much as I love them, they're just not the right tool for the job that I needed done. So I ended up just going into a Honda dealership. I love Honda reliability, and this scooter jumped out at me. I wasn't really considering a scooter, but this one caught my eye, started, warming up to the idea. And I gotta say, after putting it through its paces, I don't know if I'll ever get a motorcycle. I just love the twist and go convenience, one-hand operation, the under-seat storage, the rain protection. Scooters are pretty badass, and this one in particular is really badass. The manufacturer recommends a 300-mile braking period. During that time, you definitely want to vary the rev ranges to ride it slower. No full throttling, no top speed runs. Just let the engine seat properly. But then after that, I did want to make note that the performance definitely starts changing at the 500-mile mark. I noticed another jump in performance at like 850 miles in. The engine really just started to smooth out and pull in a different way. At that point, I was really able to take a step back and think about any complaints I had with the scooter. And really it came down to, I wanted a little more acceleration out of it. I definitely wanted some more wind protection, and I was so sick of carrying my helmet around in stores. The fact that a full face helmet doesn't fit under the seat really bothered me. Thankfully, all these complaints were able to be addressed fairly easily. Ended up installing an aftermarket windscreen, a Yuminashi Variator, which significantly increased the acceleration, and then the rear top box solved my issue with the full face helmet. Gives you an extra 35 liters on top of the 27 liters available under the seat. It handles extremely well. It's a scooter that you will take places you won't take other scooters. The ground clearance on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you'll tip this thing over before you actually ever scratch it turning. My only gripe with it is the premium price point. It has a lot of amazing features, but when the dealers get a hold of you and tack on an additional $1,000 in fees, you're looking at paying, $5,700, $5,900 out the door. I'd like to see that price point closer to $5,000. I think it's an absolute steal at $5,000. Over time, I could see you wanting a little more bike to be able to go 75, 80 miles per hour, open up additional opportunities. But for a local commuting bike, it's absolutely wonderful. You really want something as lightweight as possible for the job at hand. And if you're sticking to 55 mile per hour and under roads, this is absolutely killer.